So now the conversation is gonna go on. I'm gonna ask questions and y'all just give me your honest opinion, okay? Y'all don't have to lie about nothing. You could be transparent, like they said earlier. All right. So number one, how does social media impact your view of the world? Start with you, Amir.
Oh, it's getting a lot of people killed because people post the wrong stuff and some people get mad about it. Yeah,
Um, I don't really be on social media that much, so
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna agree with Savion said, but at the same time, social media is like not only destroying lives, but also like mental health and mental issues and
that's
like
true.
Why do you think that?
because like say if one person posts like, a specific race or a specific gender can't do something now, whoever is that specific race or gender is gonna feel like they out of place or shit. You know what I mean?
stuff like that.
Stuff like
Okay.
Um, I don't have an opinion on that right now.
People on social media bullying other kids.
Okay.
Do you think that it has a like when you view social media, how do you see it? Like if you had to describe what it was. Like I would look at social media and be like, the world is crazy. How would any of y'all, when you look at social media, how does it make you view the world as a whole? Nothing different?
Talking to me?
No, everybody.
Oh, say that again.
yeah, can you repeat that?
So what I'm saying is like when you look at social media, what does it like make you think in, like pertaining to the rest of the world?
Yep.
One more time. I'm sorry.
I think she's asking, can you say it in a simpler way?
Yeah, like
I don't even know how we ask.
Yeah.
So the question is, how does social media impact your view of the world? So not so much what it does, but like if you were to have to judge the whole world based on social media, what would be how would you summarize it?
um, right now I would say it's crazy. Like it's I don't know. I don't know. Right now, yeah.
Everybody try to do what they see on social media, and half the stuff not good.
So would you say like not authentic?
Yeah,
Oh, wow, I just felt right back. Like I once again I agree with what he said because like people are not original no more. It's just the same thing over and over and over again. It's just a whole bunch of different people.
I'm gonna read it again because I know y'all gonna ask again.
Definitely.
How does social media impact your view of yourself and others?
um, I don't think it really impacted me that much. I don't know if it will in the long run, but right now, I think I'm still how I am.
Does it impact your view of others?
Sometimes,
Okay, why?
because some people get real crazy and get killed. Most of the time. Sometimes.
Okay.
I definitely agree with her.
Okay, see, like the thing is, see, me personally, I won't say that it affected me, but like I know a few friends who like feels the need to change themselves because of like whoever they follow, how skinny they are, what clothes they wear, how their hair is. Like it's just, like I said before, nobody's original anymore.
I don't like the social media questions.
How about like people getting bullied on social media and stuff like that? How can that impact that person? Anybody got an opinion on that?
Um, I think it has a big impact. Like cyberbullying has a big impact on other people's lives because um, some people are suicidal and can be going through stuff out through the outside world, and then they get on social media and other stuff is going on, and they feel like, well, since nobody cares, then why not?
So that's a way. Oh, sorry. But that's a way, social media can influence somebody too, or have a negative impact on somebody's life.
What about you?
What do I think about it? Um, Yeah, I feel like. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a good one. Just a lot, I see a lot of negative stuff on there, like fights and stuff like that, and I feel like that's bad energy that you give it. I don't know. I don't really like that stuff for the internet. That's just my opinion.
Mhm.
Um, I think sometimes social media can be a good influence on
Mhm.
people too, because a lot of popular YouTubers change their lives because of it. Like it gets them rich and stuff, but that's also negative because they think they have to change the way they were before.
Hmm.
So it's like a lot of ups and downs.
Uh,
I would say social media actually makes me view myself in a more like uplifting way.
hmm.
It's like when you said as far as like being original and authentic. Sometimes I use it as a way of comparing myself. Like, all right, I'm still goated. I ain't like the rest, type of thing.
Hmm.
Anybody else?
I heard you make a noise, so you should.
Yeah, you
What?
got something to say?
What I say?
Yes, something, Cassie.
I don't think it was pertaining to this. Who knows I made?
I don't know. I'm tripping now.
Yeah, I think so too. But
All right. Does social media tell the truth? Is anything on social media true? Here, we're just gonna go around like this.
Sometimes, like,
You gotta elaborate on it. Why sometimes?
damn, I shouldn't have said
It's alright. It's for later. We come back.
not all the time. Some people put out false narratives and stuff. Not all the time.
Yeah, no, definitely. Sometimes things be the lie, and sometimes things be the truth. But then again, you never know. Because the only person that truly knows is the person that posted it. So
Yeah, because some people could be out there spreading rumors about people and it ain't true.
I know what you're talking about.
And popularity allows it to spread.
I think sometimes.
Okay. Give us a little more on that.
I forgot the question.
It says, does social media tell the truth? Is anything on social media true?
Sometimes it could be true and sometimes it could be false. It depends on who it is and their personality and if they lie or not.
What stuff did you see that was like out there?
Some of
that
these
was
rap
false?
songs,
Okay.
I mean, she ain't lying.
Some of these
Rap songs.
rap songs, they talk about how they grew up in the hood and was toting guns whole time they in the suburbs. It's not bad to be living in the suburbs and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's sometimes not bad to live in the hood. That's where you could afford and you know you don't gotta be your personality doesn't have to pertain to where you came from.
Like that. Come on, Savion.
Yo, see, I got the good answer in my head, but like I don't want to say it.
Say
Hey,
Come up with it.
that's what this is for. Grab. Yeah.
Only reason how you know it'd be true is if you was there. Like when they posted it, if it happened at that time when you was there to see it, that's how you know it'd be true. But other people wouldn't know it'd be true, except for you and that person. Not everybody else know it'd be true or false. Yeah.
No. You got something?
I think it's a lot of truth on social media, and if you use it the right way, it's a lot you could learn from it. But I think it also, like, if you buy into some of the stuff that's not true, and then you like experience a certain level of disappointment once you find out that it's not true, I think it's a lesson to be learned in that. To like almost always rely on like your own thought process and gut, versus like you said, like everything is like catch on and trendy. It's a lot of influence on there, but ultimately I think it comes back to like trusting yourself. What do you believe to be true? No matter what's said on that app, like use your own common sense and your own critical thinking skills to decide whether or not something makes sense, whether it's true or not. Like somebody could say that because somebody could start a rumor about you. You can go in there and get all up in arms and arguing with a bunch of people or letting people think whatever type of way about you when you know what it is. It's just like you just got to use your own judgment when it comes to it.
That was great. What's the next one? How does social media impact your view on policing? On how the police operate? Whatever. Go ahead.
Go
Be
in.
honest. Be
Go
honest
in.
with it. Be honest with it.
See, not all the police the same.
hmm
Some police is wrong, some police right. Police be knowing what they be doing to people, and yeah, and what they be doing don't be right sometimes.
I'm gonna go off what he said. Everybody knows what they're doing. Every police officer knows what they're doing. Especially if you're a police officer, you get trained to do stuff, to do certain stuff sometimes. And I've seen police officers do good stuff, and I on social media, and I've seen police officers do terrible stuff. And I feel like everybody's more so focused on the bad stuff. They should be, but like you also gotta focus on the good too.
I like that one.
I don't like how you stole the words directly out of my mouth. I was just gonna say that. I can't think of anything else.
I was kind of daydreaming, but it's not funny because I was what should I say? Okay, so not all officers are bad, but social media did make me think all police officers were bad at first. But no. I think that-
But what you call when I was with them,
Mhm.
I used to think it was all good and stuff until I got older.
Like, what do you have any experience that made you change the way you looked at police, or even on social media stuff that
I
you know,
fuck on social media.
like what? Try to go.
Please jump. Oh,
Like,
Black.
you good? You good?
in the wheelchair, he was disabled and stuff, and they
Oh, I know
beat
what
him.
you're talking
Yeah,
about.
it was on Instagram.
Okay. Anybody else got any experiences?
Talking about the one on Broadway.
What?
I'm talking into the mic. You mind my business?
Would you about to say?
You talking about the one on Broadway? Mm-hmm.
Anybody else got stuff that happened on social media or seen anything on social media?
What about you, Ramirez?
Did I see anything on social media?
Well, just saying, like, how does it impact your view of policing, especially Africa?
I mean, it really don't impact my way of policing, honestly.
It don't make you think any, like, does it change or impact your thinking as far as like other coworkers or like?
Yeah, it do. It just shows that, like people say, like there is some bad people out there. You get what I'm saying? And yeah, eventually you're gonna get caught doing the bad stuff that you're doing. But yeah, it does definitely affect the way I view coworkers and stuff like that.
Does it make it harder or easier for you to do your job?
It makes it harder because people see videos like that and then they think I'm on the same type of time. You get what I'm saying? So it does affect the way that people view me as well.
I mean, I think it's just kind of tough to think that like every cop wake up every morning with the idea of like, I'm gonna go violate somebody's constitutional rights, you know? But overall, there are some bad people. It's just like, I could use your school for example and say like, oh, East High is a school for bad kids, but I've only interacted with kids that were like from East High that are now an alternative. There's like a couple hundred other kids that like do the right thing. They could be honor roll, dean's list, you know what I mean, National Honor Society. It's just a matter of again using your own mind and kind of finding the balance.
And that's the thing too. People in every job could be bad, you know. It could be teachers that's bad, whatever the case may be. You just got to give somebody an opportunity to show you. I don't know. Show you how, I don't know how to say it.
It's just like giving somebody giving them a chance and not judging them.
Exactly.
Off the cuff.
Exactly. All right, so we're gonna go to number 5. What can social media platforms do to help create a better relationship between communities and police?
Wait, that one more time?
Gotcha. That says, what can social media platforms do to help create a better relationship between communities and police?
Tell the truth. Because I know people just be lying for fun. And now because you just told me this lie, now I'm going to think it's the truth. So now I'm going to go on hating somebody else. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no, just straight up, just tell the truth. It's not that hard.
I think people should focus on some of the good too and tell the truth, like she just said.
Okay.
Not every conversation has to be bad on social media, like I've been seeing for a while.
I am.
And I feel like if people show the police in a positive light, like on their Facebook or whatever the case may be, maybe they friends will be like, oh man, like my friend, thinks this police officer is cool. Maybe I could give a police officer a chance to get to know them or whatever the case may be. So, yeah. Anybody else? Want to try? Good.
You got some thoughts?
I got
to read it again?
I got something for something else. Why I think police different though.
Say whatever you
When I
guys
was
say.
younger, I ain't have nothing. It was just this one police officer. He felt bad for it. I ain't never get Christmas nor nothing when I was little. He got a lot of people from every neighborhood to give us stuff for Christmas. And yeah, that's when I started thinking police was different. When I was younger. So just a little bit younger. Yeah.
What happened that it changed, if it did?
It just made me think some police was good. Like made me think not all police like bad. Yeah,
Did your view on officers change or not?
a little bit.
Okay, why?
Uh,
If you don't mind sharing.
oh my god. You want?
I think some of them good, but like some of them, they friends with my mom, that.
Oh yeah. I got cousins that police officers.
I think a lot of people are taught that police officers are bad because their parents were probably doing horrible things when they were younger, and stuff like that.
See, okay. I don't think people are taught that police officers are bad. I think it's what they see, not what they're taught. I don't think they're taught that. But
You don't think social media kind of teaches that in a way?
she said that their peers taught them that.
No, that's not what she was saying. She's
I
saying
feel
like
more
the
of like
influence of what you might have grown up
I
on.
don't know.
Because like
Yeah.
sometimes parents might like not raise their kids to straight up tell them like, oh, police officers are bad. They're just probably raising them to be like, oh, you want to watch out for these specific people, and now they think they're immediately bad. So
Can I say something real quick? Even if you got a certain type of energy, like as a parent, every time you see officers and you probably say certain things, maybe the kids see that, and it's not like you tell them, oh, you got to act this way towards police, but if they see that from when they're a little kid till they get older, that's kind of how they gonna start thinking as well. You get what I'm saying?